What if I told you that for under $5,000 you could still find real classics? Barn finds that just woke up after decades, survivors that can hit the road today, and project cars waiting for a second chance. In this video, we're taking a look at 10 affordable classics that prove you don't need a huge budget to own a piece of automotive history. 1. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu. We start with a green 70 Chevelle Malibu sedan, not the muscle-bound SS you usually see in magazines, but this one is a survivor that's still running strong. With just 90,000 miles and plenty of upgrades already done, it's the kind of car you can drive while tinkering on weekends. For anyone who's wanted a Chevelle without the big price tag, this is an entry point that still feels very authentic. 2. 1964 Chevrolet Nova 2 Base. Next up is a white 64 Nova that's hiding some muscle under the hood. The seller says it runs amazing thanks to a 355 small block, a 5-speed, and even a small cam. This isn't just a project, it's already a street-ready toy with plenty of personality. Novas have a strong following, and at this price, it's a real temptation for anyone chasing that early Chevy compact muscle vibe. Three. 1965 Rambler American 440. Here's a survivor with character, a blue 65 Rambler American, manual transmission, 72,000 miles, and yes, it just completed a 750-mile road trip. That alone says a lot about how solid it is. Sure, there's a mysterious vibration out back that the owner never figured out, but quirks are part of the charm. This one definitely falls into the drivable classic category, the kind that sparks conversations at every gas station. Four. 1967 Pontiac Bonneville. Now we step into full-size land. The 1967 Pontiac Bonneville was once a show car back in the 90s, and while it needs some love now, like a carb rebuild and a good tune-up, the bones are there. With a 400 under the hood and plenty of East Tennessee history, this Bonneville could easily go back to being a head-turner, or it could become a killer rat rod. Either way, it's a solid start for under $5,000. 5. 1969 Chevrolet C10 Long Bed. Rounding out the first half, we've got a red 69 Chevy C10 pickup. It's already got the 350 with a 4-barrel carb and a 4-speed, plus new rims, tires, and brakes. The wiring harness still needs to be sorted out, so it's not road ready yet, but you can at least hear it run. These trucks are red hot in the classic market, and even as a project, they don't stay available for long. Number 6. 1964 Chevrolet Corvair Monza. This one's a summer cruiser, a blue 64 Corvair Monza. Known for its rear-mounted engine and quirky personality, this car actually runs and drives great. The seller says they take it everywhere in the summer, and it always draws attention. With rebuilt carbs, a new fuel tank, and fresh valve cover gaskets, it's more of a drive and enjoy classic than a full-on project. Number 7. 1966 Ford F100 Rat Rod. Here's something with a bit more grit. A 66 Ford F100 Rat Rod. It's running a 352 with a 4-speed, manual steering and brakes, and an 8-foot bed. The seller admits it needs exhaust work, but overall it's a solid old truck with a lot of attitude. If you're into patina and character instead of shiny restorations, this one's calling your name. Number 8. 1965 Chrysler New Yorker. Next up is a turquoise 1965 Chrysler New Yorker. Big body, big engine. It's got the 413 paired with the 727 automatic. The seller says it runs and drives, but the body does need attention. Cars like this were once luxury cruisers, and finding one still complete and under $5,000 is pretty rare. Definitely a survivor with room for customization. Number 9 is a 1964 Buick LeSabre, listed for $3,000 in Sparta, Wisconsin. This four-door classic shows 75,000 miles and still has a clean title. It's a mixed bag mechanically. The motor does run, but it's got a hurt cylinder, so you may be looking at a rebuild or swap. On the plus side, it comes with a new fuel tank and sending unit, solid brakes, nearly new tires, and a Pertronix ignition upgrade. Cosmetically, the roof has a vintage glass flake finish, there's some rust, and the back seat is rough, but most of the trim is included, and the glass is good. At $3,000, it's a budget way into 60s Buick ownership with potential as a survivor or a full restoration project. And finally, we wrap up with a budget-friendly project, a 1965 Plymouth Belvedere sedan for just $1,200. The slant 6 automatic setup is basic, but it's complete. The body has some rough spots, and the floors will need patching, but the title is good and the vision is clear. Whether you want to restore it or build something creative, this is a cheap entry into Mopar ownership. So there you have it, 10 affordable classics under $5,000. Some are ready to cruise, some are true barn finds, and some will need a little elbow grease, but each one offers a chance to bring history back to life. Which one would you pick if you had the space in your garage? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this list, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and join us next time as we hunt down more forgotten gems.